Hi everyone, welcome to Fluid Art by Christine. How are you guys doing? Oh my god, it has been a while, huh? 5 months since I have made a video. I know I've been bad. I have been doing a lot of other things, a whole lot of gardening, and I wasn't doing any painting. I kind of lost my groove for a little while and put it down and stopped making videos, obviously. Some of you have contacted me. You're so sweet that you miss me. I appreciate that so much. And all of a sudden, I just kind of started getting bored. And I tried to take up a couple of new hobbies, some dot mandalas. I did that for a little while. And they came out really cute, but you know, after a couple of weeks, I was like, okay, enough of that, you know, and I just tried a couple of other things. And of course, like I said, I did a lot of gardening. I put an entire front garden in my house, and then we worked on the backyard, and I've got 11 plants on my back porch that I'm actually keeping alive for a change. I don't know what I'm doing different this year. Every other time I've tried to grow plants, it has been an epic fail, and everything is just like bursting right now, and it's I'm very proud of it, but you know, once you get it done, then what do you do? And so I thought, you know what, let me start painting again and get more into the Shelee art, blooms, and with that, I did a couple of cell paintings just to see, you know, how I was flowing with that, and it didn't really strike me. So I was like, okay, let's do the Shelee art. So that's what I'm into right now. I recently got inspired by a number of YouTubers that are using the spin technique with the bloom. And so I went ahead and I got one of those spinning tables, or whatever, I'm not sure what you call them, a cake plate, except it spins really easily. It's like so much fun. So I get the spinning cake plate, and I got the same one Karen from Waterfall Acrylics uses. Thanks, Karen. And it's just, I don't know, like a totally different, you know, fun thing to do. It's just so much fun to see the paint fly. And then all of a sudden it's revealed, you know, what it is. And I got some really nice results. Not everything I did was really nice, of course, you know, but a good percentage of it was really nice. And then that's when the ball started rolling, and I was like, oh, you know, I'm painting every night for the past 2 weeks, and, you know, going back, getting more paint because I'm running out, and just, like I said, having so much fun. And so I thought, you know what? Let's make a couple of videos. So I like to paint in the garage with the radio on. It keeps me happy. So I'm going to voice over these videos and talk about it. And I'll show you on the screen what pouring medium I'm using, pretty much what everybody else is using, you know, the pouring, but I'll just show you what I'm using and the colors that I'm using, the Colour Arte primary elements. Oh my God. I completely geek out. I mean, I love this stuff. It's like sparkly. I geek out when I see the sparkles, and I bring my painting outside after I resin it and go, look, look. And I try to show all the kids, and they're like, yeah, we see the sparkles, Mom. You know, and, but I love it. I love the Colour Arte pigments. So I'm playing around with that, and then in combination with the golden fluid acrylics, because I noticed that when you only use the Colour Arte primary elements, I don't know, it fades as it dries. So when I started combining them, then you still get some sparkle, and then you still get the color retention after it dries. So good results with that. And so I'm gonna show you just some bloom spinning that I did the other day, where it's kind of like a full coverage. And we'll talk more as we get down to the painting. So I missed you guys, and I hope you enjoy this. Bye. Okay, so here we go. So this is the colors that I started with, but you can see I've got like 4 colors of the special gray, white, Prussian blue, and then I've got I think 4 or 5 golden fluids, and then the whole big one of the Colour Arte extreme pastels. So there are the colors that I used on this painting, painting number 1. So to save time, I just went ahead and got the canvases wet off camera and stuff. So there's the Pyrrole red and the purple. What I did, I created my own box because I wanted to be able to put in certain length of canvases in it. And I already had like a whole bunch of cardboard, like giant boxes that I use for shipping when people buy my paintings. Oh my God, so that's the beigey color is this Extreme Pastel Firefly. I use that a lot on this session. And then that top one is the Pixie Dust. Now, Pixie Dust, I think I use it on top of a lot of paintings because when I'm looking for something to look like a flower specifically, to me, a lot of flowers are yellow in the middle. And so if you put the special white on top of the Pixie Dust, it makes the center look like a flower because it's got that, oh, the stupid bugs. And I just kind of went willy-nilly with the blow dryer. You know, this, I wasn't being super careful. Just wanted to see how far I could get the colors out. So, not seeing like the cell action, so I'm gonna have to go in and blow in the center there to get it to do its thing. Yep. I'll huff and puff to get that center looking more flowery. And I love flowers. I like, if it looks like a lily or if it looks like an orchid, or I just go nuts. I think it's a family trait, to be honest, because my great-grandmother used to use watercolors and she would paint flowers, and my grandmother did as well. And my mother didn't paint, but she stitched, cross-stitch. And she did a lot of things with flowers. So I guess it just runs in my family. We're just really girly girls. And see, that looks kind of cool right there with the negative space, but there's way too much paint. So I give it a nice good spin. And oh, yes. Oh, I love it. And I personally, I kind of go back and forth, like, do I like the webbing all the way to the edge? It looks less like a flower when the webbing goes all the way to the edge. So I like it when it kind of goes soft petals around the edge. Okay, so there's the colors. We're going with teal first. Now this one, I feel a little stupid because when do you ever see a blue flower? I guess you do see a blue flower, but I don't know. This one, I don't know if I liked it. I did let it dry, I'll be honest with you, because I was like, oh, maybe, you know, I'll let it dry and see how much it sparkles, and maybe the sparkles will turn me on. But I'm crapping on it, and you guys haven't even seen it yet. Yeah, and then there's some of that deep violet. That's the golden. That's great stuff too. That stuff really, even just a little dollop of that goes far. And more pixie dust for the center. I wonder, when I was putting this down, would the pixie dust, oh, and there's some of the extreme hydrangea. Did I say that right? I probably didn't say it right. I'm not even gonna try to say it again. I always screw it up. But it's like a light extreme pastels. So I had never used the extreme pastels. I had ordered the whole, and this is where I went wrong. Do you know what? The Prussian blue of the special blue with the Australian Floetrol, that's where I went wrong. Because I should try this whole color combination and do it with either black or white. I think that's, yeah. So if you guys try this one, don't do the Prussian blue, because it was too much blue going on. I just like had blue on my mind. I was like, blue, 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 and make it blue. And you can still see underneath there's a little bit of pink and stuff like that, but that probably will fade into the sparkles. Yeah, trying to get that flower in the center. Honestly, would not mind doing this color combination again with this different. All right, spin it. What am I doing? Oh, I'm fixing the edge. It's funny, you watch these a few days later and it's like, I don't remember any of this stuff. There we go. That was just a baby spin. There was no paint going. Maybe I just wanted to see. I mean, there are blue flowers, but honestly, I think the center is just too big. Yeah. And that it looked, the reason I blew on it there is because it looked like teeth. And I was like, what is that? It looked like an insect. Yeah, so I'm just like trying to make it look a little bit better in the center. But to tell you the truth, I don't think I'm gonna keep this one after I let it dry. It just looked worse, it didn't look better. So you know what, let it dry and pour over again. You know, more fun. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of pretty, right? I don't know, I just can't make up my mind. Okay, so I'm introducing Golden Fluid Magenta. So it's gonna be pink. And I think I have been doing, when I do the combination of the Colour Arte and the Golden Fluid, I usually start with the first puddle being one of the golden fluids. Now you don't have to. Now that's the Firefly. This stuff is so sparkly when it dries. So it's the equivalent of like, you're just adding like mega sparkle. So, yep, Firefly is the extreme pastel. The Pixie Dust is the extreme pastel. And then the Mermaid Scales. It's a little bit of a weird name, isn't it? And the Hydrangea. So 4 different colors of the extreme pastels, really wanting to see what is this stuff gonna do. And I think this is the Golden Fluid Pyro Orange. More Pixie Dust in the center. And the Special White. That's what I should have done on the blue one. Hindsight, you know. I've always liked pink and yellow together. I don't know if, am I the only one? Like, I think that pink and yellow and all kinds of shades are just so pretty together. I don't know why. So I lost all my cells in the white. But I don't care, I'm going with it anyway. Because look at those petals. Oh my God. Oh, that color. Trying to fix the middle. Yeah, that's better. Love that. Oh, love that. Love that one. Now this one was definitely a keeper. I was really happy right away. I gave it a thumbs up. Yay. And I haven't seen this one under resin yet, but now that I'm watching the video and I saw how much of the extreme pastels I put on it, this one's gonna glitter like crazy into the resin. I'm gonna do resin tomorrow, so I'll be able to show you guys the results of all of these, whichever ones I decide are deemed worthy of resin. Okay, so there, obviously I'm doing a second one. It was a fail. It was this pink and blue monstrosity. So I'm starting with teal on this one. It kind of came out striped, so it wasn't flower-like at all. It was stripy. Ah, the kiwi. Colour Arte. Alexa, stop. We have a hurricane coming. Nobody's even taking it seriously because it's like a category 1 and it's way offshore. But we're gonna get a little rain tonight, and it's been notifying me hourly, my Alexa. And it's like there's not a cloud in the sky, and I'm like, okay, stop bugging me. I'm not even bringing in the plants yet. But I'm a native Floridian. Oh, some neon pink. Oh, interesting. Looks like I tried to use that underneath too. Oh, I remember this one. Oh, this is one of my favorites. So that's the mermaid scale. On top of the, it goes firefly, neon pink, mermaid scale, pixie dust, and then the cell reactor. I'm trying to get it in the middle. She's floating away. The key to this one was the fluorescent pink and the kiwi. Did really good together. It's in special white. And give it a blow. I need to get a little bit better at blowing. I feel like my blow dryer just doesn't blow hard enough. Like, it really, maybe it's clogged with paint because it's got paint all over it. But I'm really thinking about ordering another one. Maybe I had it on low. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's on high. Yeah, so you can see the green and the pink. Oh, my notifications are going off. Now talk about gardeny, right? Doesn't that look, with all the green and the pink, like a pretty garden, an English garden? Let it sit. I let it sit for a little bit, and then I spun it. Gave it a really good spin. Woo! Look at that. Oh, I love it. Love it. It dried amazing. So I did notice that there are some YouTubers out there, I'm not going to mention them, that are not putting GAC in their house paint. And I highly advise against that. You really, really need to put GAC in your house paint. My paintings all dry, no cracks, even if I paint over it multiple times. So really, GAC 800, it's just like, it's a big staple for me. Okay, so this one is, this is a 2 bloom, and I'm gonna put the size of this canvas on the screen for you because I can't remember. I think it's a 12 by 16, but I'm not sure. So the magenta by Golden Fluid, and then the deep violet by Golden Fluid. And that is the Colour Arte Jasmine, which is a really beautiful bright pink, really beautiful. So we're definitely looking at something pink. I'm not sure what orange that is. if it's fluid orange. Okay, so that's not the pixie dust. That is the pixie dust that I actually put a couple drops of golden fluid yellow into. Which, not sure if that made a difference, but thought I'd give it a try. You know, it's all trial and error. We're all experimenting here. And it looks like that painting isn't going to spin, but it's a lot of pink. Get the petals out. Trying to see if the blow dryer will do the middle for me. And of course, always put it on cool. All right, give that a spin. See, I just pulled the box out of the way. That's one nice thing about having a cardboard box. Just making sure it'll go around without hitting. The centers look really good. So what do we think when it stops? Two really big flowers. I mean, that's what I see. I could have stood to not put quite as much pink because I put basically 3 pinks. But I guess I was in the pink mood. But look at that. Oh, I mean, it just looks like flowers. It's what I wanted, right? Beautiful. Okay, so this was the first one that I made of the evening when I made them. And let's see if I can get some close up on the sparklies on this one too. It's so hard to photograph. The naked eye sees so much more than the camera eye, but I can see so much beautiful glitter. Here's this one. Sorry for the glare. That's what resin does. Has a lot of gold sparkle in it. Let's see, there you go. A lot of gold sparkle all over it. So pretty. This one is just covered. And I love it. Love this one too. Okay, so here's the English garden. I named it. And I'm going to give you a close-up. See if I can get into that glitter. Let's see. Love those colors. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Yeah. So there's that one. So there you go. And this one, this guy over here, I haven't put resin on. This guy here, I have not put resin on. Because, I don't know, something about it. It's just, this part right here really bothers me. It just stands out, and then this kind of emptiness here. So I might pour over this one again, even though I can already see the sparkles happening in these areas, but I still think I can do a better job on this one. So I'm saving the canvas to redo because I get picky about what I put resin on. Fun, y'all. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and leave me a comment and give me a likes if you like it, and stay in touch. Let me know, how have you guys been, and who are you watching, what do you want to see, and what are you painting right now, what is your inspiration? So I'd love to hear from you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay safe. Bye.